Hello everyone, today I would like to show one of the most basic and commonly used feature in Python, which is the use of loops. Now you can use for loops, while loops, as well as the NumPy library, which is a more powerful tool to compute much larger amount of data. But today I'll just show you some of the basic feature of the for loop. Now we want to use the loop, which can be any type like for loop, while loop, because uh, we want to repeat doing the same thing and applying that to the rest of the data. So in this case, you can see a num list here. You can see a number list, which is the float type. The float type is because you can see the decimal number. If you don't include any decimal number, it will be integer. So there's a num list, and I also create a new list, which is an empty list in this moment. So let's say you want to add a number to every entry in this list. So let's say you want to add the number 1 to each entry. So it will become 0.22 will become 1.22, 3.1 become 4.1, and etc. So you want to do that. You can do that with your hand, but it will take time. But you can do this on the computer, which is very easy and time saving. So let's start the for loop. To initialize the for loop, you have to write for. This is the keyword in Python. So for, and you have to think of something that will represent the index in the num list. So let's just say k. So for k in range len numbers, and there's a colon at the end. This is just the correct syntax. So what this mean is for every k, for every index in the num list, so in range len num list, the len num list mean from the start to the end. So for k in range len num list, and then you want to add a number. So do the new list. So you write again the new list, which you want to append the answer. So you press and you write append, and then you want to add a number. So this will become num list, and you have to use a square bracket because for every k in the num list. So let's say it will be index 0, index 1, 2, 3, and so on. So in Python, the index starts from 0 and not from 1. So nearlist.append nearlist k, and in here you will put something. Let's just say you want to put +1 maybe, and then that's it. And to complete this code, you just print out the answer here. So you want to print the new list. So if you run that, you can see that there is already the answer what we want. So 1.22, 4.1, 2.7, 1.5. So you add 1 to every index, to every entry in the num list. That's how you do the for loop.